All right, we're here. We're going to unbox this B&M Magnum Pro stick dual button shifter, part number 81104. This shifter will fit all of your C4s. There's some AMC and I can't, Chrysler transmissions that'll fit. Fit all your TH 350, 200s, Power Glide, 400s. It's basically just a 3-speed pistol grip shifter. So I bought this for my 81 Fairmont that has a C4 in it. So let's get it out. All right, so it comes with the cable. I kind of cheated. I've already had this open. Comes with your cover. It's a pretty nice cover. I opened it up to make sure everything was in it. It's just your standard black sheet metal painted cover. And then it comes with all your brackets for your different transmissions and your shifter connectors and selectors. All your hardware, your little mounts and brackets, and it has your neutral safety switch and all the little mounting things for that. Then the shifter itself. It's actually a really good looking shifter. I like it. This one runs about $425 out the door at Jegs. That's what I paid for it. It has a good anodized aluminum or billet, whatever you want to call it. 2 buttons for your nitrous, roll control. If you want trans brake, nitrous, anything you want to hook to it, I guess. I'm not sure what all you hook to it, but I do have roll control. I don't have any trans brakes or nothing. It's a gate style, 3-speed. It's hard to ratchet when it's not hooked to anything, but it's a good looking little unit. I like it. It's got your buttons and all that. Obviously, you got your book. You can use this with a forward or reverse throttle body, and then you come with your book. You get your book. So here it says your Chryslers 66 and newer, AMCs are 72 and newer. It's the A727, A518, and the A904 and A500. That's your Chrysler and AMC transmissions. Of course, your Ford, you got your C4, C5, C6. Your GM, turbo hydromatics, your TH 200, 250, 350, 400, all your standard 70s style. Then you get down here into this will work with a lot more stuff. Like all your 4L60s, 4L80s, your Power Glide. But if you get into some of these other ones, they have brackets that you have to buy. I'm guessing it's mounting brackets for the cable itself. I'm not sure. I don't have to use them. I did have an AOD, got rid of it, put my C4 back in it. The book itself, it's actually a really good manual. It's pretty in-depth. It gives you all kinds of good pictures. And the most important part, it comes with some cool stickers for your fridge or your car or toolbox or wherever you put your stickers. Like I said, it's a little cheaper than your quarter sticks, Hurst. Then you get into like Motion Works and your really high-end, expensive. I don't think you could it doesn't have a hookup, I don't think, for like an air shifter, so I don't think you would go to that realm with this shifter. It would go more of a street rod, maybe just I don't know, everyday driver, cruiser, stuff like that. I wouldn't, if I had more of a small tire car or a grudge car, I would probably go with the Motion Work and the Hurst. They seem a little beefier, a little more tailored to that. But for the price, to get the Hurst version of this was, I don't know, $550 or $599 or something. I did like it a little better, but not $200 better. And it didn't have the buttons. I really like the button because I do have roll control on the car. And that's kind of the rundown of it. It's a good looking shifter. Like I said, it looks pretty sturdy. It looks a lot more sturdy than the ratchet shifter I had from them years ago. And it does have the neutral lock, the drive lock, so you can't throw it from drive to reverse or from reverse to park or throw it all the way to park. It has the safeties in it so you don't really destroy your transmission. But I will do a little more of a review once I get it in the car and actually drive it some and use it. Like I said, it's a good looking unit. It's kind of hard to mess with when it's not bolted to anything because it does have a pretty good spring load on it. But I will come back. I did notice, if you're looking through this, to get this cover on, you do have to take this side piece off if you have the one with buttons. If you don't have the one with buttons, it'll slide right on because they do make two versions of this. But the one I have, you got to take that side off. Not a big deal. Like I said, I'm going to work on installing this, and I will come back with somewhat of a review.
Okay. So I'm going to do a quick run over of how this B&M shifter is installed. Little brackets, where it goes. This is I think this is a 61C, or not 61, like a 65, 67 C4, but it is in my 81 Fairmont, which they're all the C4s and 5s are basically the same. But I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of how to run the cable, the bracket you want to use, how to hook it to your gear selector. So we're going to try to stick this camera up here and get a close-up look. But on your gear selector, which is this thing right here, it comes with all the brackets. You'll find this bracket, and it goes just on the main selector piece right here. Most of these will have one of these on it, which is your neutral safety switch reverse light, which I took it off mine and put it inside. And so you run that, you'll put it in neutral when you're setting this up and run it 90 degrees, which it's in park right now. And then you'll use this little deal right here that snips on, has your little cotter key or pin. You'll adjust it in and out to where there's plenty of thread on both sides, that way you can put this locker on there. And then you come over here and you got this bracket right here, which is for the C4 and C5s. I'm not sure if it's for the C6 because it does have a little bit different setup, but you'll just kind of adjust that to where it works good for you, to where you can get these threads where they are. And then you'll just bolt that to your servo and take your two servo bolts out, put the bracket on there, put it in. And then the way you want to run it, I don't know if you can really see it because of the light. Let's slide this light back here. You want to run your cable around and then back up to where it comes out in the top, which you can't really see the top because I don't have very good lighting. So that's just the rundown of the bottom. So we'll go up top and we'll do the rundown of where and how to mount it to the floor. All right. Well, we're in the car now. Excuse the hacking. It's just that time of year. I'm sure a lot of you guys are going through it with the allergies. But so this is where we're at. How you mount this, you got 2 bolts in the back. You can put 1 or 2. I just put the 1 because it's sturdy enough that way. You will eventually run these wires in the carpet up to wherever you're wanting to run it. This is my neutral safety switch. I just have it wired. It will eventually run under the carpet and come out here somewhere. But this cable is probably the main thing you want to deal with. It has to be the instructions say 4.5. I'm at about 4. It's just so it doesn't kink the cable. It's not the hardest part about this is just getting through the carpet to where you can actually find your holes that you drilled. And this being new carpet, it was especially hard because it hasn't fell down to like the floor, so it still popped up a little bit. So it moved every time I tried to put it in. It was just hard to find, but it worked out good. I mean, it. You got your neutral. You got to pull back a little bit. It's hard to do with one hand. To get it up to neutral, and here's your park. Now the thing with these is on these gates, you have your Ford park, which is back a little bit, and that is your GM park. So this being a Ford, obviously, it has that play, but it doesn't hurt anything. So you can actually lock it. I mean, I'm not sure if that play is supposed to be there, but it is. Like right here to here. That's your GM. That's your Ford. Like I said, it's in park there. I have started the car and tested it some. It seems like it's going to be a good shifter. Now on your neutral safety switch, it has these little ridges. So I have to get another one of these for the reverse lights, which I thought it came with it. That was my mistake. It's not them. But what it does is it'll activate. So that'll be your reverse. So when the other one's stacked, it'll hit this little. It'll hit that. And that's your neutral, which obviously will be the other start. But it looks like it's going to be a good shifter. It works fine. I just haven't got the car together enough to do anything with it. So there will be a review, a little bit more of a review after I get it together. All right. Well, as you can see, everything's covered up because it went and got cold in Ohio. So, and like a lot of people that are new to YouTube, I didn't do a review for this pistol grip shifter that I just went over. So here's the review. It works great. I love it. I'm sure it's tight because it's new, but it's really smooth when you go to upshift on it. So it's my fault I didn't get any like pictures working it or driving and slapping it and all that good stuff. So I would recommend it. It's a step up from, I guess, their pistol grip, the T-handle ones. I would rather go with this one. I like the buttons. I haven't hooked it up to anything yet. I really haven't messed with this car besides just getting it together and running. I've got so many other projects. White truck, that Fairmont, another Fairmont that's coming in, get a motor put in it. But that's the review. It works really good. I would recommend it. It looks good, feels good, works good. I haven't had one problem out of, besides getting used to the neutral and park block on it. But that's kind of it. So yeah, I still don't know how to end these videos. So enjoy, hopefully.